Here, listen, here's a little bit of a PSA this morning, right? To the woman who's going to end up with me, right? And I know it's going to happen. I know I'm going to go through a few of them before I really find the right one. So let's be realistic. I know that the woman of my dreams, she's going to let me be silly. The things that a man says when he opens up to you and he be silly, that is trust on a whole nother level. Don't ever use that in an argument against him. The little things that he does and says and the little funny, silly moments that he does with you, you will never get him to trust you that way again. And I promise you that. So yeah, let's be honest. Look, some of you are going to be like, who hurt you? I'm be like, nobody hurt me. I'm just telling my future wife, right? My future woman, right? I don't have, like, there ain't no woman over there in my bed. There ain't nobody here. It's just me. And that doesn't mean that I'm lonely. Let's be realistic. Just because I'm lonely, you know what I mean. Just because I'm alone doesn't mean I'm lonely, right? I'm a little bit of a shy guy. I mean, that's how I am. I'm shy. I have a mouthpiece. And I know that I have a lot to offer the right woman. And I'm not going to change the best parts of me to be with a woman. I'm not going to expect her to change the best parts of her to be with me. So why would I expect me to change my funny, silly, sweet nature? Look, I'm going to want to, and I'm not going to lie. I'm going to want it. There are going to be times when I'm going to tell my future wife, I want to treat you like my little kitty cat, meaning I will pick you up in my arms, full bridal style, right? I'm gonna run my hands through your hair softly and gently, and you're gonna teach me some things. I'm gonna rub your belly, you're gonna look up at me like a newborn kitten, right? You're gonna be like, oh, babe, that feels good. What are you doing? Oh no, you're gonna squeak at first, right? You're gonna squeal, right? You're gonna be like, babe, I can walk, right? So think about it. I get it. I will pick you up around the house and, I'll carry you. I'll give you piggyback rides. That'll be our fun little thing, you know? I just know how I am as a person. I haven't waited 32 years for a woman to just ruin myself, right? That's why I've waited 32 years. You can make fun of me for that all you want. You can look back at the background, all that other shit. I'm going to beat you to the punch when you try to make fun of me. That's the thing. I'm not like everyone else. I want to be able to be over sexual with a woman, but at the same time, she's going to understand why. We're going to sit there at the same time and listen to Metallica and shit, right? Listen to Children of Bodom and Hippie Sabotage and all that other stuff.